It's time for tourists to slow down and start recognizing the art of the world. It's time to put down the phone and pick up the map. It is time to open our minds and be vulnerable to the cultures around us.
These days, the advertisement of tourism is a lot different, and I feel like it's more of a status thing these days.
Yeah.
To kind of show off, like what I've done, what I've been, and people see that they go, "Oh, I need to do that. I need to be there." It's kind of turned into like a get your photo and run kind of thing.
It's bad because of how much we've been affected by how we see tourism should be, but it also affects the culture that you're in. Because the more and more these tourists come and see these places, the more and more these people are actually unintentionally destroying their own kind of like traditions and culture, just so that they can earn some sort of credit or money from these tourists, because they know these tourists are rolling in it.
Seminyak, for example, it's just a city based around tourism. What was that before the tourism? You know? It's changed how people live in the city, because that's how they feed their families, is through us coming there, which is great, but I don't know what happened to before that, so I feel like people are just ticking lists off that they feel they need to, rather than actually experiencing what they're doing. I feel like you don't get too many opportunities in your life. You're only here for 80, 90 years, and you most of the time spend it all in one spot. So
what the camera doesn't see now is we're just looking out in a great view, and we're just taking it in without having to
take a photo. And I think that's what kind of traveling is about.
How do you see yourself in a couple of years' time in terms of trying to broaden the mind, inflame your quest for knowledge?
At this point in time, going overseas next year, I'm doing a bit of traveling, I'm doing this and that, kind of putting everything that I have here on hold. This next step, it's kind of the role that I'm leading into. I'm not heading for anything directly. I'm kind of just heading in to like a different world and seeing where it takes me.
That's awesome that you're going to England. It's just the start of a new journey, a new story for your life.
Yeah, exactly. It's a weird thing to say, but I think it should have an effect on my character. Who I am. So I'm really keen to take that next step.
Yeah, it's so good.